The whole world is looking at us, man. Everyone is looking at us right now. Right? Some people are saying these niggas are crazy. Some people are saying, what are we talking about? We're talking about that black and Hispanics are the Israelites according to the Bible, and it's time that we repent and come back to the laws of God. That's what it's about. The church ain't been working, and it ain't gonna start working. That's what we gotta understand, so-called black and Hispanic. The church ain't been working, and it's not finna start working, right? I mean, if it ain't worked in 500 years, why do we think it's finna start? It's senseless. It's not gonna start working. Leave it alone. And a lot of our people are waking up and realizing, well, damn, this ain't work for us. But now they lost. What are we gonna do? I tell you what. What's going on, sister? You curious? Ven aquí, ven aquí. Por favor, un momento. Por favor, ven aquí. Come on, mamita, come on. Señorita, ven aquí. Un momento, ven aquí. Listen, you believe in La Biblia? La Biblia? No. What you believe in? You have a religion? No. No religion? You believe in the Dios? The Dios? Okay, no religion. Beautiful, beautiful. That's good, right? Because we've been lied to, right? You, what country you come from? Come on, been up here, where you going? See that? You believe in the Dios, but not La Biblia. See, that's the problem right there, right? See, she got some item in her house. I know she do. The Bible tell me that. Go ahead. What you got?
Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace.
The watchmen shall never hold their peace. So we coming out here to the streets. Then what do we do? Then we record it. Then what we put it on the YouTube. People can watch it all day long, right? So that's how the watchmen never hold their peace. Read.
Day nor night.
What?
Day nor night.
All day on. Remember I first came in, man, I was up all night watching these videos. I watched 1,200 videos in 2 weeks. I finished the whole channel. That's when YouTube only let a nigga put a 10-minute video up. Hey, I watched 1,200 videos in 2 weeks, and I needed more. I wanted more. But why the Most High, he set that up so we can, day nor night, you can get this information, man. And that's why he set it up. Read.
Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
It say what?
Keep not silence.
Keep not silence. How are we keeping not silent? Through coming out here and then taking this and flooding the internet with it, man. That's how we keep not silent. Read.
And give him no rest.
What?
Give him no rest.
Yeah, no rest, man. This word got to come out non-stop, man. We sleep in the kingdom. That's what I say. They say, damn, man. This nigga really Hebrew. He's here. He's there. You doing class? He doing, yeah, nigga, I sleep in the kingdom, man. You think I want to be here another goddamn day? I sleep in the kingdom, man. Read.
And give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
It ain't no rest until we back at the top of this planet. You understand that? Until we standing at the proverbial top of the hill, ain't no rest. That's the spirit that brothers got to get into, man. Ain't no rest. To hell with, how you going to have rest in hell, man? Right? How you gonna have rest in hell? See, a nigga find out how to make rest out of anything. You be in that jail cell in that hard ass bed, and somehow, nigga, you get comfortable. You know, nigga be in there with the toilet paper pillow, nigga be like, I got the toilet paper on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga will find rest and comfort in anything. Let me tell you something, man. Damn all that, man. I'm staying up. I can't sleep. They better let me out this goddamn jail. See? That's the spirit we need to be in about America, man. They better let me out of here. Free.
Hebrews 4:8. For if Jesus had given them rest, then would he not afterward have spoken of another day?
See that? Yahushua spoke of another day. He came in, but he spoke of another day when he would give us rest. So he ain't come and give us rest 2,000 years ago. So ain't no rest. We know ain't no rest. What's been going on 500 years? We've been resting. When a nigga only got an ounce of sleep in the last 500 years. I remember I watched a show back in the day, right? You remember when the damn Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, remember when they went to live on a farm with them Hicks? That's years ago. They went and live on a farm. It was called The Simple Life, right? And I remember the little white boy was crying because Paris Hilton was raising and Nicole Richie raising all kind of hell. And he said, my daddy ain't got a good night's sleep. And you know what I said? I'm probably 12, 13 years old. I said, nigga, my daddy ain't never got a good night of rest. What are you talking about complaining he ain't had a good night of sleep in a month? When my pops ever had a good night of sleep? That nigga always up. I get it from him, really. We always up working, man. But difference between me and my pops, I'm working for the kingdom of the Most High. I'm not working for a carnal reward precept. Go ahead, King.
Hey, this is 2nd Esdras 8:52. For unto you paradise is open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteous is made ready. A city is builded and rest is allowed.
See that? And rest is allowed there. That's where rest is allowed. In the kingdom of who you call Christ. That's where rest is allowed. And guess who that rest is for? You black people, you Latinos, you North American Indians. That's who the rest of Christ is for. It's not for these other people. You know why? Because they're resting now. They're having a time now. I remember we was in San Diego teaching, and there was a Jewish man came by camp, the one who admitted that they're not the true Jews, right? And he said he's on a 6-month sabbatical, traveling the world. You know what I asked him his profession was? You know what he told me? He's a waiter. Wow. You know what a waiter gets paid in Atlanta? $2 an hour on average plus tips. And the nigga don't tip. See? But a white waiter can travel the world and take work off for 6 months.
How?
They have read. This Jewish man took 6 months sabbatical.
As a waiter?
As a waiter.
Damn.
Right? What does that let us know? Probably ain't the waiter wages. His people got money. Yeah, see, he's taken care of. And guess what? If you're Jewish, you could go and find a synagogue anywhere and get a meal and a place to sleep. So they have rest. You don't have rest. Your own mama won't let you in the house. Your own people turn their back on you. Your girl leave you when times get hard. You don't know rest. Rest is in this kingdom, but if we don't work now, this kingdom is just it's going to come regardless. But if we don't put the work in like we want it now, it's just going to keep going. And you're going to have another day clocking in. You're going to have another day hearing that woman yap. You're going to have another day something with the kids. Kid fell, broke his arm. See what I'm saying? Another bill, right? Only way to stop all of that is to do this work, man. Hey, after this, somebody give me, what you got? I'm coming to you right now. Get for me Deuteronomy 6, when you walking away. Go ahead.
This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims.
And what? And pilgrims. You gotta understand, this is not your place of rest.
That's right.
You're a pilgrim. Pilgrims is on the move. You making things happen, man. Right? Read.
Abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul.
Because that fleshly lust, that got you wanting some rest. That got your mind out of what it needs to be in, man. Which is in this work, in this word. Read.
Having your conversation honest amongst the Gentiles.
Meaning your life. When you look at that word conversation, it means your daily life. Having your daily life honest, right? So not only do you show up to camp and you teach for a couple hours, but then in your day-to-day life, you're living according to what scriptures say, so people can accuse you, and in doing so, invalidate the truth. Oh, no, I can't believe in that. This nigga, he talking that stuff, but look what he getting high. Man, to hell with that stuff. I mean, we gonna hit this blunt. You know what I mean? Or you went over to get that good old Thanksgiving. I love some of these niggas in Israel, they went to go get a Thanksgiving dinner for their mama. Let me tell you something. You just made your whole self look crazy when you did that. I'm gonna be real with you. Read.
That whereas they speak against you evil. So like it, whereas they speak against you as evildoers.
They're going to speak against you as an evildoer now. You're doing this good, but then you do evil, then they speak against you as an evildoer. Read.
They may be your good works.
Right, but that's what they need to see, our good works. What are our good works? Pursuant to the law, statute, commandments. Pursuant to the Torah. That's the good works. Read.
Which they shall behold, glorify God.
They shall look at us and look at how we're following the Most High God, and that's a glory to the Most High God. Right. What's going on? Y'all got a question? What's going on? I see y'all stop. Y'all got a question in the back? Y'all know about the Israelites? You know about it? Y'all know y'all the Israelites? You know we got to keep the law, statute, commandments? All praise to the Most High, man. It's high time that we come back to our identity and our law, statute, commandments of our God, man. That's what time it is, sister. All praise. Listen on that? Okay, go. You got Deuteronomy? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 6 and 7.
Oh, you said what? You said, oh, go ahead.
And thou shalt teach diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
See that? We're supposed to teach our children the law. When we sitting around the crib, we supposed to talk about the law. Right? You talk about the damn game all day. You talk about the boxing fight all day. That's fine. You can do that too. But make sure you make time to talk about that law. That's right. Make sure you make time to talk about this Bible. Read.
And when thou walkest by the way,
and when you walking around in the street, you talking about scripture. And if you're really in these scriptures, there's everything in this world is tied together. You walk around, you see listen, you walk around, you see a Moabite restaurant, and you see Issachar in the back. You're going to see, look at Issachar. Look at he is hired, man. He's cooking the Chinese food. He's cooking the East Indian man. He's cooking everybody goddamn food, right? He is hired. You see what I'm saying? I remember I went to Benny Hollow one day before this when I was young, and it was Issachar cooking, and he messed around. He was trying to do a trick, and he messed up, and he said, "Oh, that's the Japanese fault." I like that. I like that, brother. Blame the Ammonite man. Read that.
And when thou liest down.
And when you lie in the bed, we thinking about the laws of God, man. Right. We're conversing in the laws of the Most High. Read.
And when thou risest up.
And when you get up. We thanking the Most High. We thinking about, we meditating on them laws. This is a law. It's a law to think about and meditate and talk about the law.
That's right.
Read.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the post of thy house.
Who knows about the mezuzah? Right? Got to get that mezuzah in your crib, man. They only be like $10 online. Go ahead, put that up by that door, man. Right? Make sure you see it, so you just walking around, boom, there you go, boom, the law right there. If you was thinking about going off, boom, there's the law. The fringes, there's the law. Go ahead, King.
I'm saying it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? The Most High made us put the law and reminders all around us so we really wouldn't break it. That's what it's all there. Right? You said what? All throughout, you know how they got billboards and advertisements? In Jerusalem, it was billboards and advertisements, but it was of the laws. To remind us to keep the laws, man. That's what we out here to do, to remind you so-called black people that you're the Israelites and you need to keep the laws.
That's right.
That's what we out here to do. So-called black and Hispanic man, you are the Israelite, you are the chosen people of God, and God gave us a set of instructions to follow, and if we don't follow it, we're going to remain in hell, man. We are going to remain in hell if we don't start following the instructions that God gave us, man. What's going on, brother? I see you curious, man. You know about the Israelites, King? You know about the Israelites? Time for you to come back and keep these laws, brother. Read.
And on thy gates.
And what?
And on thy gates.
All over. Your whole society needs to be saturated. Give me that Jeremiah about if they learn. Give me that. Go on, I'm going to show y'all something. Go ahead.
And it shall be when the Lord thy God shall have...
Come on, brother. Come on, man. Hear about this Bible, man. See that? That's the problem, man. Tank don't fight till like 11 o'clock, bro. Come on, you ain't got to rush. Tank ain't finna fight till 11, man. If the undercard start at 9, Tank ain't going on till 11. Read. They can't wait. What time is it?
It's like 6. It's like 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock. Listen, Tank ain't fighting for 4 hours. They got to get up the street, right? Read. But listen, you can tell she pulling. That's why he let her come out the house with that damn silly ass hair on her head, man.
Facts.
Why?
I hate that blonde.
But I say why? Because she's running the things here. You know he don't like that. He gonna say, baby, come on, we can't do something different. Let's do blue. Let's do green. All the colors are in right now. She want to do the blonde. Read.
And it shall be when the Lord thy God shall have brought thee into the land which he swore by his fathers to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities, which has buildest thee not, and houses full of all good things, which thou fillest not.
What does that mean? He gave us everything the Canaanites had. He just gave it to us. He made the people go in there and build it, and they said, all right, y'all go ahead and take that. Read.
Right.
And wells digged, which thou diggest not, vineyards and olive trees, which thou plantest not, when thou shalt have eaten and be full. Then beware, lest thou forget the Lord.
And that's what we did. It's right here in the law. When y'all ate and was full, when the Most High gave us this kingdom, handed us this kingdom. What's going on, hermano? You know about the Israelites? You know about it? You know you're an Israelite? You're a Christian, but do you know that you're an Israelite?
Yeah.
You know that? What tribe you from, brother? Mexico? You say you're from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
So you know about the city of Issachar in Mexico? Yeah, see, that's by no mistake, because you're the tribe of Issachar, brother. All right, but it's time. We got to come back. We got to repent and keep the laws. They're not teaching that us in the iglesia. We have to keep the law, brother. All right, my brother. Where we at? Go ahead.
Which brought thee forth from the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God, and serve him, and shalt swear by his name.
That's what we're supposed to do. Serve the Most High, Yahweh is his name, and serve him. That's what we're commanded to do as blacks and Latinos. And if we don't want to do it, we're going to remain in hell. Them little Mexican babies are going to keep getting put in them concentration camps. Right. These black men and Hispanic men and Native American men are going to keep getting shot by cops, right? We're going to continue on drugs. Our women are going to continually run the streets and devalue themselves and act like whores. This is going to happen if we don't come back to these laws. That's right. Point blank, period. That's right. Fear that name of the Most High and follow his commandments. That's what he said. That's it on that? Come on, what you got? Boom. Jeremiah, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 12, and verse 16. And that shall come to pass.
This is something very important, right? This is how God got Esau in a trick bag. It shall come to pass, read.
if they will diligently learn the ways of my people.
It says if these other nations would diligently learn the ways of Israel, read,
to swear by my name, the Lord liveth, as they taught my people to swear by Baal.
He said if they put as much effort into learning our ways as they put into teaching us theirs, read,
then shall they be built in the midst of my people.
That's the only way. But here's the thing, they're not going to do that. Let me explain to you how much we've been taught the ways of Baal. Every name of every day you say, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's idolatry. There's not a geography, that's idolatry, right? Goes back to the Greek god Gea, which is the earth. Almost every part of the society we live in, the language that we speak is tied into idolatry. If they would put that amount of effort into learning our ways, then they could come amongst us. But let's be honest here, it's not in them to do that.
They're not going to do that.
To name the days of the week after a deity? Come on now, that's intricate idolatry. It's so ingrained into us and ingrained into the society. If they would learn to do it like they ingrained it into us, then maybe they'd have a chance. But they've got probably 1,000 years of work to do.
Yeah, they're not
and guess what? They don't have that much time. They don't have enough time, brother. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 38. A drought is upon her waters.
Say what?
A drought is upon her waters.
A drought is upon the waters, read.
And they shall be dried up. For it is the land of graven images.
It's what?
The land of graven images.
That's what this is. This is the land of graven images. And this place is going to be destroyed because it's the land of graven images, man. Everywhere you go, it's idolatry. You go to goddamn Starbucks, there's idols. You wear the damn Nikes, there's idols. Right? Who that, man? You know how much of culture vultures these people are? Esau going around talking about who that.
Right. Right.
Huh? You goddamn from a bayou swamp somewhere in a damn double wide, and you going around talking about who that? Who made up who that? Them niggas in the third war. Them niggas in the ninth war. Not you crackers in the bayou. Read.
This is the land of graven images, and they are mad upon their idols.
And these people in America are mad upon their idols. That's what the book tells us. Precept, go ahead.
It's from the elder.
Read the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 7. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness.
That's what's going on. And see, look, I'm gonna tell you what wearying yourself in the way of wickedness is. Shopping till you drop for the holidays, which so many of you niggas just did.
Right.
That's wearying yourself in the way of wickedness. Emptying that pocketbook. I keep saying this. The first is coming up. Where's the rent money? Where's the bill money? It's under the tree. You better hope you kept them goddamn receipts. Actually, while little Tyrone came in and that goddamn PS4 gone, rent had to get paid. Read.
And destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where they lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
See, that's the problem. The way of the Most High God, the average so-called black and Hispanic is entirely ignorant of. And that's why God sends these preachers out here, sends us out here to teach you, because you do not know the way of the Most High God. You are entirely ignorant of the truth, which is the law. That's Psalms 119 and 142. You're completely ignorant of the truth. And we're here to come and teach you the truth, so-called black and Hispanic man. We're here to call you back to your glory and your greatness. You talk all about this ancient glory you had. You talk about coming from royalty. You talk about coming from kings. But damn it, how you gonna get back to it? It's one solution. Laws and faith.
That's right.
Read.
Isaiah 63 and 7. I will mention the loving kindness of the Lord and the praise of the Lord according to all that the Lord hath bestowed on us.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Big win. Big win tonight, huh? Mediocre win? It was 42 to goddamn what, 22 at halftime? 42 to 12?
Yeah, it was like
14? That's a big win. You feeling good? A little bit?
feeling good.
I got a message for you.
It's all right.
Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it. Because you,
Metaphor.
listen.
Metaphor.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, look around you. Look around, right?
I get it, dude.
We got next. For how long? For how long? For how long? That's all I'm saying, man. Go ahead.
It says, according to all that the Lord hath bestowed on us, and the great goodness toward the house of Israel, which he hath bestowed on them according to his mercies, and according to the multitude of his loving kindness. For he said, surely they are my people.
He said what?
Surely they are my people.
Surely the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the people of the Most High God. Surely. Read.
Children that will not lie. So he was their savior.
He was what? Their savior. Everybody's savior. Their savior. He's our savior, man. Well, they gotta be savior. Like I said, they better live it up, man. They enjoying the team won. Right? I remember when OU, remember last year OU won, right? We was at the Big 12 championship. Hey, y'all, enjoy it. Enjoy it, because your win streak is getting ready to go over. See, y'all gotta understand something. The Most High doing the work in the NFL right now. You see Brady, he ain't the same Brady no more. You see the Most High to get this young nigga Lamar Jackson, he gonna pop up, tearing things up. Don't forget about my man Russell though either, man, all right? Russell doing his damn thing too, all right? See, he's bringing these young, strong, so-called black quarterbacks up. It's a metaphor, man. Esau's, his time is coming to an end, man. Right. The Patriots' reign is over.
That's right.
Read. For them black birds, them ravens to fly, goddammit, read.
And all their affliction, he was afflicted.
What?
And all their affliction, he was afflicted.
It hurts the Most High, man. Right? Imagine this, you a parent and your kid acting up, he get his dumb ass locked up. You gonna give him that tough love, but you still feel, it still hurts you. Damn, man, look at my boy. This dumb ass nigga that landed himself in jail, right? It hurts. It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Yeah, I know you was. I read your mind. Huh? It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you, right? Don't parents say that? So it hurt the Most High, but he had to do it because it says spare the rod, spoil the child. So a child need his ass whooped, and that's what Israel. That's what we've been getting for 500 years. But ain't we sick of ass whooping?
That's right.
Ain't we sick? I'm sick of ass whoopers, man. I'm ready for a kingdom. I'm ready for paradise. I'm ready for rest, thus saith the Most High.
In all their affliction, he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. In his love,
from Mashiach, Yahushua going to be sent down to save us. That's what that means. Read.
In his love and in his pity, he redeemed them.
In his love for us and the pity for us, are we going to be redeemed by God and no one else. We getting brought back by the blood of Hamashiach Yahushua, as it is written. Read.
And he bare them and carried them all the days of old, but they rebelled and vexed his Holy Spirit.
What?
Vexed his Holy Spirit.
That's what we're doing right now, vexing the Holy Spirit of the Most High. It's time for the so-called black, Hispanic man, woman, and child to come back to the laws of God and stop vexing God.
That's right.
We're making God mad with all this sin we committing, so-called black and Hispanic. That's what we doing, man. Read.
Therefore, he was turned to be their enemy.
Therefore, what?
He was turned to be their enemy.
Now he's become our enemy. Why? Because we became his. Because we rebelled against our Heavenly Father. Read.
And he fought against them. Okay.
See, y'all gotta understand something. These feeble creatures who call themselves Caucasians, they didn't beat us. The Most High fought against us.
That's right.
That's what we gotta understand. They don't have the ability to defeat us. The Most High fought against us. You gotta understand.
That's right.
We need him to start fighting for us again. Right? And the only way to do that is to get back in his good graces. And the only way to do that is through keeping his laws. Following, when you deal with the word Torah, Thawara in the Hebrew, it means instructions. He instructed us to do something we need to follow. See, that's a nigga problem. He don't ever want to follow instructions.
That's right.
I mean, I was building this, I got this portable wardrobe from Walmart. You know, I skip right past them goddamn instructions. I'm like, man, I'll figure it out, right? Now it's bent up. I had to have Zebulon come put it back together for me because I don't want to follow. I didn't have a problem following instructions. Our people got that problem, man, of following instructions. We got to follow the instructions of the Most High, man. If we don't follow no other instructions, don't read the manual, fine. Listen to the Most High. This is the manual, the Bible. Read.
Isaiah 54:6. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused, saith thy God.
Nobody wanted you. Read.
For a small moment have I forsaken thee.
For a small moment, man. He's forsaken us for only a small moment. Read.
I have forsaken thee, but with great mercies.
What?
Great mercies will I gather thee.
You gotta understand, we can rather be gathered in great mercy, right? But we gotta understand what we need to do in order to be gathered. We gotta come back to these laws in faith, man.
That's right.
We're not gonna be worthy of being gathered. We're gonna prolong this great gathering, the angels and who you call Christ coming. We're gonna prolong that process if we keep playing. It's time for us to stop playing. It ain't about football games and boxing matches. It's about the laws of God, man.
That's right.
Get the laws first. Before you going out for a good old night on the town, get this truth first. Everybody rushing now. I see everybody dressed up. I know where they're going. They're going to the boxing match. Javante ain't on till 11. How many times I gotta tell y'all? 4 hours. You can't stop and get the word for 5 minutes. You're gonna be 4 hours early just sitting in your seats. I'm just sitting in my seat, you know what I'm saying? Get the word of the Most High, man. That's what time it is, man. High time to stop playing. Ain't y'all sick of this yet, man? They not sick of it. Long as they go to Lennox and look at the Louis store, they're not sick of it. They ain't buy a goddamn thing in that Louis store. They just in Lennox looking around. Look at these shoes, man. $1,600 for these, ain't that something? You see what I'm saying? Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 12. So I gave them up until their own hearts lust.
See that? You want it so bad, here the Most High go giving you up to it. Showing you how destructive and detrimental it is. Read.
And they walk in their own counsels.
And we would see that's what a Negro doing now. I just, I believe this, I'm gonna just follow my own self. That's the scriptures can condemn that mindset so much. Oh, you wanna walk after your own counsel? All right, let's see what it gets you. Walking after our own counsels have got us murdered, right? Your own understanding. Lean not upon thine own understanding. That's such a heavy, come on now. Go here, and then people condemn you for it. Does the Bible think for you? Yeah. Trust me. It's lasted for a long time. I think it's kind of safe to lean on it. Other than me, I ain't been around but 3 decades. I ain't even been around 3 decades yet. Who knows more, this or me? Right. Read.
All that my people had hearkened unto me.
Only so-called black and Hispanic. Only if you would have listened to God. Right. Only if. Guess what? Your last name wouldn't be Johnson today. There you go. And Martinez. It wouldn't happen if you would have just listened. If you would have only kept the commandments. Right. Read.
And Israel had walked in my ways.
And only if you walked in his way. What are his ways? The laws, the Torah, the instructions. If only you walked in those ways. Those ways that this world is at totally and 100% in adversity to. Right. Remember, like when we was out here for the Super Bowl debacle, you had circumcision protesters. They were protesting against circumcising children. This whole society is against everything that it's got.
There you go.
And you follow this society. The society that has stolen from you, the society that has taken your land of your brothers, the society that has gotten your free labor, the society that has used and abused you at its will.
Esau cannot stand to hear the truth. It's like it burns him.
It's killing him inside.
It's like, oh, again?
It's like cancer to him.
Like you can't tell that truth, man.
Yeah. Well, because the truth is not in him.